Hello my friend, and thank you for being part of my last event. I am very happy to be helping you today, helping you in the process of becoming that star that you are on the stage, but now in front of a video camera. So what happens when you are invited to a television station and you are going to be the expert, the star that you are? We want for you to feel comfortable, natural, credible, in front of that lifeless lens. Sometimes it's not easy. I work with a lot of speakers that are great on the stage. They have the interaction, they have the energy from the audience. But when it comes to the camera, they forget about it. And when you are in a network, in a TV station, the lights, the people, the camera, everything, even the monitors and looking at yourself, it could be uncomfortable. So here are some of the tips for that next interview, because you wrote a book or because you are visiting an amazing city and you are an expert on your field and you are being interviewed. Here are some tips that are going to help you looking like the expert you are, like a star. Let's start with our body language. It is very important to understand that on video, the eyes are very, very important. As you can see, I am pretty much smiling with my eyes, and I call that the smiley eyes. When you are in a shot, let's say like a CNN style shot, is an interview and you are in your hotel and they just put the camera in front of you, but they will split the screen and the person interviewing you will be in one part, half of the screen, and you will be on the other square. You will have to make sure you are always looking at the camera, not looking like thinking over there, over here, my notes, what are you trying to tell me, what did I forget, because you only have this frame around you. By the way, you don't have the option of using your hands in that close shot because it's not enough room. Your head, your face, and that's pretty much it. So be very aware of having that eye contact with the camera. You can practice, by the way, in front of the mirror, so it will become something easy for you to do. Smiling with your eyes. Speaking about the smile, that's the second important place on our face, on the body language when we are recording videos. Smile. We have to exaggerate a little bit because normally we will do something like this. Hello, how are you doing? And I'm here talking to you. But when you have that camera in front of you, you think you are smiling and you are talking about that wonderful book about leadership, customer service, you name it. You tend to be tense and that smile in the camera disappears. So you have to bring it a little bit more. Exaggerate it a little bit more. That is with the face. Eye contact, smiley eyes, and your smile. Make sure you are wearing just enough makeup. If you are a woman, avoid shiny colors, nothing shiny on the shadows, just enough lipstick, something that is pink, it will work. If it's a red lipstick, it will be too much. And make sure your teeth are clean and you don't have lipstick or food in your teeth. That will be terrible. Always very important to have loose powder so you don't look shiny. We want for you to shine for the right reasons, but not because it's hot, because the lights. That will give you a look like it will distract the person watching that interview. So make sure you are using always that matte loose powder. It's available in different stores, brands like MAC, Sephora. Loose matte powder, your tone, that is going to work with your skin color. And if you are a man, you guess right, you have to use makeup as well. It could sound a little, oh, I don't know how to do it. Ask a woman, if it's your spouse, your girlfriend, a friend, a colleague, or a coach, an expert, to help you find that loose powder that is matte, that is going to be matching with your skin color. That way, you don't have to use anything else. You don't have to use the shadow, you don't have to use the lipstick. Some anchors will use eye pencil and some other things, makeup but you don't need to. Only the loose powder. That is very important. All over your forehead, your cheeks, even on the neck. Be careful with the shirt, because if you are going to wear a tie, you don't want to have makeup, of course, right here on the collar of the shirt. And if you don't have too much hair around here, the makeup has to go on the head as well. So when the lights are hitting the head, it's not going to shine for the wrong reasons. What to wear? That is one of the questions that always people are asking me, my clients in the coaching sessions. What to wear? I don't know what to wear. Let me give you a couple of tips here. Avoid white. You don't want to have a white shirt. Some cases a man will have, yes, a white shirt, and then they will have the suit and the tie, so you only see the color. That's fine. But I'm talking if you don't have anything else and you are wearing a white jacket or a shirt and it's too bright. Do you see this background? It's white. It's taking the light. It's absorbing it. We don't want for that white to take too much of that light, because you want the light on your face. So you avoid the color white because cameras usually don't like it. You want to have a solid color, and pastels work better, but it could be purple, it could be navy blue, it could be brown. I like black personally, and I like red. Just be aware that sometimes the red will look a different tone of fuchsia, something a little pink, but it will work very, very nicely. And with professional cameras, it will be just perfect. Very important that you don't have patterns. Your tie is not going to be with dots or little patterns that are going to jump, and it doesn't look good. Again, if you have a jacket, same thing. Animal print, that works good, but if it's very small animal print, it will have that sensation of jumping off the screen, and it's busy, and the eye of the viewer will go like this. Small dots are a very good example of a no. And speaking about textures, avoid that Chinese silk texture, because that will be too much for the camera as well. There are many other tips, but these are the basics that you want to be aware of, so you will look wonderful in that next television interview. Now I would like to talk to you about the posture. Usually in this setting, you will be sitting down and somebody will be interviewing you, because it's a talk show. Sometimes you will have a table in between or a sofa, and you will be part of like a living room, very casual conversation. Casual, natural, yes, but prepared and planned. Very important. So here I have a few tips. You are sitting down. Let's see, I have the person here interviewing me and I'm here. I wouldn't be sitting like this because I am by myself. But if I have another person interviewing me right here, I have to turn to that person. By the way, they will tell you in that TV station not to look at the camera, which I am doing right now. They will have 2 or 3 cameras working in the 2 people here. So you open your body, open position, you are looking at the person interviewing you, but you want to make sure you are not just doing it too much, like you will see only the profile of the person. By the way, this camera will be probably in the shot of the 2 people, and another camera on the corner will be your camera, and that's why they don't want for you to look at the camera. However, if that camera over there is showing only your face and you are not aware of where you are, the viewer will see this. Just like a moving nose answering all the questions from this wonderful reporter. It doesn't work. So you want to make sure you are in an open position here, posture, and this is the trick. Pretend the camera it's another person invited to the conversation. So yes, this looks different because I'm here, I'm being interviewed, I'm talking to you. I won't be looking at the camera because they told me not to look at the camera. But remember, this is not my camera. I'm going to turn a little bit here, pretending this is my camera right now. So I have the other person here and I'm talking, and they are with me, but even though I'm not looking at the camera, they can see my expressions. They can see I'm answering to you and I'm offering these explanations. Do you see the difference? So be very aware of your position in the body like it's a triangle. You are number one, the person interviewing you is the second person in the conversation, and the camera, always the camera, is the third person. It's not a lifeless lens. It is your viewer. Treat it like that. One more thing about posture. Be straight. Be sure you are in a position that is a little uncomfortable. And if you have a back on that chair, sofa, whatever it is, don't just use it like very relaxed and casual conversation. You don't want your back to touch that back of the chair. You don't want that. You just want to look a little uncomfortable, feel a little uncomfortable, but look comfortable. And you are creating an angle with the back of the chair, but you are not touching the sofa or the chair with your shoulders or the mid back. That is a number one tip for you. Your hands, how to use the hands. Not too much, make sure your hair is not touching the microphone, and if you are having like a ring or accessories that they don't sound, bracelets, big earrings, make sure you don't have anything that is going to distract the audience. And speaking about the hands, just move them the way you will move them in a regular conversation, but slower, because the camera is going to pick up all those movements, and we don't want that to look weird. We want for them to look like natural, like I know what I'm talking about, and it's not just that I'm very happy to be in this interview, thank you very much. Same happens with the leg. You are moving it without being aware, it will become a distraction. So a lot of times it's better to put your feet glued to the floor, knees together, and your hands on your lap, and just have a regular conversation, very, very natural. If you prefer to cross the leg, well, practice a little bit in front of the mirror so you don't have that movement that is going to distract. You are ready for that next interview? You just need to work on the message and how to pitch that story to the reporter, because we want for you to be the next guest in that national network or local news, or even if you are doing the videos at home. We want to see you on TV. We want for you to share your message with the world. I hope you find these tips very helpful. They have helped many, many clients and colleagues that are right now sharing their word with the world. It is your turn. Now you know something about body language. You know how to use your best posture in front of the camera. And we learned about makeup and outfits, what to wear and what is a no, 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 no. A yes is starting doing it right away. You already have the basics. Good luck. Good luck with that interview. And remember always to share it in social media. I will see you in our next video with more tips so you will look like the star you are.